is quite alarming, like very, very, very much alarming, the rate at which we beat physical abuse in Africa. Let's talk about it. Hello guys, welcome to Just Vibey Vibes. Welcome to our Raised in Africa series. So today we're talking about physical abuse. Before I continue, last week there was no episode that came out because we actually talked about physical abuse, but then we went on the internet and we got so many videos and pictures and we put in the video, but then when we uploaded it on Wednesday like we normally do, YouTube actually took it down because some of the video was of children, and it is against YouTube policy because it can cause psychological whatever, harm to children. So I do understand that, but I didn't know that it would be something that would be against them. I think it was one of the videos, but I just said, okay, I would even just take that one and try to re-upload this. I'm just going to do a new, just talk about it again. But then I'll watch the video back. If there's anything that I think that I didn't include in this video that in that video was really good, I'll cut and paste. So you might see me wearing 2 different clothes. So just giving you heads up. So that's why you didn't get anything about Raising Africa on Wednesday like we normally do. So okay, let's talk about physical abuse. For me, the rate at which people beat people like they want to kill them. I don't think that like you can raise a child without beating that child. My parents never beat me one day. Like one day. They talk with their mouth. I even will be crying when they're talking. But one day they never beat me. But was I beaten as a child? Yes. Where was I beaten? In school. Go late, they beat you. Name sometimes maker, they flog you. You don't have textbook, they flog you. Anything but things that is in your power and things that are above you, you get beaten for it. In fact, people just beat you for the sake of it. Then you have school friend, you have like prefects, they beat you. It's like someone above your class can beat you. It's just a lot of like, okay, the teacher wants to leave the class and he says, okay, you watch over the class, you give the person cane, that person now have the authority to flog you. It's just too much abuse, and we have normalized it so much that even if Ami just sees you and just flog you, say, what did you do? Why would you talk back? Like everything, like even a husband will beat the wife, like, and then they'll ask, what did she say? What happened? No, it shouldn't be normal. It shouldn't be normal. We have to do better. We have to change our cycle. How come? The thing I want to say, how come Nigerian parents in diaspora or African parents in diaspora, I'm not saying they still beat their children, but not like the rate at which they beat children in Nigeria or in any other African country. They just maybe tap them in their bottom. But how come they don't beat them like they want to kill them, like the way they do back home? Oh, so the laws of the land now teaches them manners. And now when those children grow up, by the next generation, they don't even touch their children most of the time. Because why? They've learned. So how come like the rate at which children are being abused, or even adults are being abused? Okay, now we're talking about children, that you can train children. Like for me, I said in the previous video, for me, the children around me, what I do with them is this, right? Because they like to use the phones and all that things. And so when they do something wrong, I just take the phones and every electronic that they have like no electronics for one day. They cannot do nothing. They can watch TV if only someone else is watching. So that means they can watch what they don't want to watch. They cannot use their phones except, or any computer, any gadget, except they are doing their schoolwork, or except they are having their classes, because now they have online classes. That would be it. You will see how frustrated they will be that day. So sometimes you do something really serious, it will be the whole weekend. You try more, it might be the whole week. I'm telling you, I've done that. And trust me, it works. So there are different ways to train a child than for you to actually touch them. You don't have to. And then now let's go about the adult aspects. You will see the way people will just beat their house help, just like, come here, down. Or the way we talk to, like, oh God, the way we, like, employer automatically thinks that every employee is below them. I think that the reason why this happens is because we do not understand humanity. Yeah, that's it. We do not understand humanity. We don't understand how interlinked we are. If you're a Christian, think about this. Adam and Eve were the first people. So that means everybody comes from Adam and Eve. Think about that. And then after Noah's thing happened, everybody came from Noah's family. Think about that. And then now let's even go into like, okay, if you believe in the Big Bang and all the other stuff. So how many people were there when the bang happened? If you believe in the evolution, somehow I look at it, we are all, no matter how you believe it, no matter how you think it happened, we are all connected. We are all one. Different colors, different races, we are all one. But I do not understand why in Africa it's not a race issue. We're all black. Or majority of us are. Yeah. But we still treat our fellow black man like rubbish. We beat them, we talk down on them. Someone that has a little bit of money think that they're better than the other person. You have security, you send them to beat them. The police will just beat people on the road. The army will beat people on the road. Teachers will beat people. Lecturers will flog students. I'm going to show that video of the lecturer flogging students just for them to get into class. I'm going to show that. You know, teacher will just flog a child, this, like, you know, just design their body with like blood clothing and marks. How can someone be so heartless to design someone's body like that? Look at the kind of pain. Look at all the blood clots that has caused. This is alarming, and we should not be doing this. We should have even stopped this like centuries ago, but in 2021 this should not be happening. And then I saw another video, so I'll give you some time to watch it. Okay, now did you see? This is a lecturer, a female lecturer, whether it's a man or a female, I don't even care, that thought that it was okay for her to flog a 100 level student, 100 that was year one student, because she came late. Really? Really? Are you serious? We're still doing this. In UK, you come late for a class, they tell you to go. The lecturer will tell you to go out. We know those lecturers that tells you to go out. You don't go late for their class, or you just go, they say go out, you carry your bag and you go out. That is that. Nobody's flogging you. You just missed that class. But for a lecturer to think that it is her job, someone that is supposed to set the mindset. Now, do you not see why everywhere you go there's abuse, there's oppression? Anybody that is in any power above you wants to beat you, because it starts from the school system. In school, you have they'll ask someone, okay, and take names of noisemaker, or you're the one in charge of the class. That person has been given the right to slap you if you make noise by the teacher, and if they slap you, you cannot do anything, or they'll give them cane too. So all these things, like our system is a system that is set up for abuse, and we have to stop it. Parents will beat children and they want to kill them, use iron and burn them. Or is it house help? Oh my God, that one is on another level. Like, and we are the most religious. Which religion teaches this? Because I have come to the conclusion that we are all fakes. You know when they say fake? Yeah, fakes. That's what we are. We pretend to love God, but we don't. Because if you love God, you wouldn't do what we do. You cannot beat someone. You cannot look at someone down. You cannot even almost spit at someone, like even the person's, because the person doesn't have money, the person's, what is money? That money is not the be all and the end all. We have no value for life at all. Not at all. No value for life at all. People don't have value for their, someone, maybe they've lost their parents and then they go to their uncle, auntie's house. Most of them, the experience that they have, you will be shocked. Or someone say, oh, I'll train your child for school, take your child. You will be shocked. The amount of things that happen. People should even stop doing all this, giving people their children and all those stuff. I know things are hard, so some people give them because at least there are success stories that come out from all these things. But the way we flog and beat people, it is too much. The rate at which it is too much. We cannot continue, because that has psychological effect on people. That's why we have so many people with anger issues. People think it's okay. This is why husband like too much abuse. And now that women have started knowing their right a little bit, you can see lots of divorces happening. And people are like, oh, marriage does not have the same value. No, it's just because now people are not taking the rubbish they used to take before. You know, and people will still say, oh, stay. You cannot leave your husband. You live with casket. You know? So now people are more, you know, about it. But please, 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 don't lay your hands on people. Let's make this thing abnormal. Let's stop the normalization of it. Of people hitting people, flogging people, you know, doing whatever, like beat someone like they want to kill them. Police just see you, they just give you bah, bah, for no reason. I mean, you chop Chris, you know? I used to live next to a naval barrack, you know, road, if you from Port Harcourt, you know, Ajib Estate, Road 24, just by the naval barracks. And then now, I think they fenced it later on, but it wasn't fenced at first. When I was growing up, it wasn't fenced. So whatever is happening, you can see, you can just walk through the naval barrack and go out. So that's how we know everybody. In fact, as we grew up, we knew everybody in the naval barrack. We know the naval officers, we know their children, their wives, and everything. You will see, they will get somebody, they will say people stole so place. They'll just go and look for all the guys doing construction. And what did the guys doing construction do? They will just pack them. Like pack lots of people. If you're on the road and you're a young boy, you're in trouble. They'll just get all of them, put them, and they always have this place in the middle of the field that has pothole that never dries up. I don't know if they even gonna add water. Then they will ask you to be swimming, you know, like to be swimming in that water. You swim the other side, you swim the other side. You will see all the people mud. And then they will tie you on the tree upside down. Or is it the one that they will dig and ask you to have this intercourse with the hole and actually come? I have seen when I was a child, I have like, you will see the way the people, you know, they torture these people. For what? They don't have proof. They just torture them like, because they don't have nobody. Because nobody cares about, like, how many people are really somebody, like we want to say in Nigeria, like when we want to talk about money, how many people are there that really actually do have money? Because the thing is this, most people in Africa are just one sickness away, except if you're from Tanzania. Lucky you have free healthcare. I just want to talk because I like Magufuli. Yeah, so or any other African country that have free healthcare, lucky you. But if you're from somewhere like Nigeria, one sickness away from being broke. Most people, you might have 20 million, you fall sick, 20 million gone. You might have 200 million. So if you fall some serious sickness, 200 million gone. So who really does have? Who really does have? Only the few people that are stealing, or the ones that are lucky them, they've done business. Most of them, their business also has to do with political ties. So that's why we are looking down at every other person because they don't have? Please, let's stop. That is a wicked spirit that will be in you that will make you beat someone. Whatever it is, please, and the way you're praying and casting and binding all the witches and all the wizards, cast and bind the anger. The thing that will make you want to, you know, hold someone and want to kill them. The thing that makes you that anger, cast and bind it too. And work on it though, because there's anger management, so you need to work on it and work on yourself. And if you really need to go through that and you don't know how to do it, watch my self-reflection video so that you can see how to actually really go about this and to checkmate yourself and how to actually change. So that'll be it for today. I hope you learned something from this. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you some other time.